I'm live with nobody in here. I got a full battery right now and some errands that I gotta walk. So I figured I'd take y'all along with me. Nothing too exciting, but hopefully we'll get to have conversation with somebody when they get here. We got one just walked in. Save the Humans solo, what's going on? Gotta pay this rent, so a couple steps that I gotta take to get there. It was hot as hell today, so I wasn't really trying to walk during the day, but as you can see, very nice and ghost towny right now. I watched that video, by the way, Solo. I know it's an old video, but it's funny how those videos make you angry each time you watch them. So, it's actually my first time wearing this shirt. So I got that going on. So what you guys got going on tonight? You got News Now South Florida up in here too. Must not be too much going on where y'all are at the moment. Nothing's going on, save the humans. I gotta walk to take care of a few things. It's like it's quite a bit of a walk, so I figured I'd just get on here and shoot the shit with y'all while I'm doing so and let you see Winter Haven again at night. Let's see what we can see while we're here. Leslie, you can eat your dinner. It's nothing exciting really happening here. Yeah, it's the barber shop that I got my last haircut at. That was only taking appointments before, but walk-ins are welcome again. Piner, what's up? Free Thinker, what's up? It sound like they got. I'm gonna walk down there later. I've been wondering how the bars were doing. NC Tyrant Hunter, what's good? Been wondering how the bars are doing now since their last plea in a city commission meeting for some help. Their case was, curbside service isn't sustainable, nor is it responsible. I never noticed these windows. Stained glass window. Not the biggest fan of Zoom one. Hey, this is something I've been wanting to figure out. Okay, there it is. Enable flash. Mute the microphone. That's what I was trying to figure out. I didn't even know that was a thing until watching Peachy Ryder in the protests in Atlanta. She kept turning it off. I was like, that's a thing? Feels good out tonight. It's not like humid. Got a slight breeze. Hey Piner, did you send that thing from Mississippi, I think it was, talking about $20 a public records request to anybody else but me? 'Cause that's bonkers. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else saw that, but apparently in Mississippi they're trying to charge you a dub every time you get a public records request. Could be in their statutes, who knows? Okay, let me set y'all up right here for... Thanks, say the humans. First time actually wearing it. It's been at the bottom of the drawer. Well, not the bottom of the drawer, but underneath other shirts, hiding. So it rose to the top today. You can make all your 5G comments now. I think it's like the long ones on the bottom. Yeah, that stuff at the big boys, I guess. Lucky for me, the only people that watch me are the big boys. Oh. But no, that incident at the jail that they had last night, the three of them, James Madison, Audits, News Now, South Florida, and Rogue Nation, with the 12 cops or whatever they had out there, is a bit excessive. Liberty Ninja News. Yeah, that's actually something I've been thinking about, is getting one of those electric scooters. Then again, I'm also kind of on the market for a car too. Just trying to shop wisely. I wouldn't call it a bad influence. Let's see, this bar is still closed at the moment. I wonder what music you got going on down here. Oops, breaking the law. Yeah, that's another thing that Piner's trying to get to the bottom of at this point in time. Apparently there's firefighters testing positive for COVID in town, but they're not really telling the public about it. Actually, the firefighters are more, well, the person in question is more outing himself than anybody else by posting on his own social media. I will not be taking any bang questions. I don't answer those questions right now. If anybody in the chat wants to take those questions, feel free. Those who can take those questions. So it looks like it's just the patio. There's my old friend Katie in there. Let me see. Yep. Hadn't seen her in a hot second. Oh, yeah, for sure, right? Gotta hit up the auction apparently for those. And make sure I got the little light on the side. Spotlight. So like right now all those lights change colors, but after 2 they'll all just light up white. Cool, we got 15 up in here now. Maybe I'll run into you know who where. Yeah, I've given a lot of thought to this whole flag of tyranny thing too, and a lot more tyranny behind that flag than it seems to be memorial these days, which is what it was intended for, from what I gathered. William Allen for school board. So I got a sample ballot in the mail, probably like last week. Piner, maybe you can help me out with this. Well, I'll have to send you some names. But I've been trying to look up all the candidates, just kind of see what I can find out about them, because you know you're supposed to vote, but don't nobody really know shit about anybody. So they're just voting for an RD, seems like. I don't know who's on the night beat right now. I doubt I have an updated schedule. If I happen to see one cop, I could probably figure it out at some point. But it's either going to be 2 or 4. Because they're the night crew. NC Tyrant Hunter, as usual, being a super mod. Appreciate that. Bright Crispy, I saw you doing some mod work earlier too. I appreciate that. I would say share the stream, but I don't think anybody really wants to see me just walking around my city with nothing going on. And I can't guarantee that I'll run up on anything. Did have a conversation with a coworker. This is Winter Haven. I did have a conversation with a coworker the other day who was asking me to hang out sometime. Letting him know that if he wants to help me get to some places that I can't get to on foot, That would be cool. So I actually put him onto my channel. I don't think he had any clue. Everybody don't freak out by them going to a Back to Blue event. No. I would not freak out on that. I've actually, guy in Florida, I don't know if you guys know, I think I shared one link to one of his videos. He's gotten over like 3,000 subs in the last like week, I'd say. The guy's channel started as like a painting channel. He was painting these, he'd take like pallets and break them down and paint little murals on them and stuff. Some of it stencil paint, some of it freehand. But at one point he was commissioned to paint a memorial piece for a bunch of Orange County Sheriff's deputies and a few Orlando police officers, I think. And then it got into painting Trump signs, and now he calls himself a patriot because he goes out every Tuesday and waves Trump flags, and now he has a following. I guess it started with one guy, and then this guy joined him, and now they go out every Tuesday. I think he's from Longwood, but he goes all over the state and waves Trump flags. But even one of those would be interesting to go to. Every video of his is the same. I mean, he just shows the same signs, usually in the same location, same people there to protest him, and he just uses the same talking points, which is, you know, they like to say that everybody else is brainwashed, but some of these Trump 2020 people tend to sound brainwashed themselves. I can't say I've been to one. I had seen, or as far as Back to Blue goes, but I had seen, I'm going to stay on the back street here, that way it's not too loud. Seen a thing on Facebook where they were trying to get everybody in the nation to go on a specific day, but I never, you know, to the city hall in your town on a specific day, but I never got to City Hall that day. Uh-oh. I'm seeing something about an error. Air cool accountability. Long time no see. Joe Cool up in here with a, looks like a brand new avatar pic. So I appreciate you guys even hanging out at this point. Turn it on me, you probably have a better chance of seeing me than the other stuff here. I mean, I could do this. Spotlight. Solo yacker, always living the dream. Eyes on the state, I see you up in ya. It's like one of those fences around here you don't want to touch nor piss on. worry, I walk by here just about every day. Nobody's protested this house. Down over there, behind all these buildings, I don't know if you can see. Actually, is that it? Anyway, we vote somewhere. I think it's right over there. Can't see it because of all these buildings. That's my polling station. New Smyrna Times. What's up with you, my dude? I hate trying to zoom on this fucking thing. You see how this works? Not only do I get to talk to you guys, but y'all get to talk to each other as well. I definitely think 20 bucks for a police report is a deter. I find it even more funny that about 2 business days ago now. Well, they would have gotten it one. They should have gotten it yesterday, first thing in the morning, and I still haven't gotten a response, not even an acknowledgement for all of the gifts and gratuities that were accepted by the Polk County Sheriff's Office from the 15th of March to the 3rd of August. And the same for, oh, thanks NC Tower, honey, you didn't have to. Appreciate you, though. And the same for the Winter Haven Police Department. I haven't even gotten, we've received your request and we're working on it. The reason I sent this out is because, well, I personally had a table of sheriff deputies that somebody else paid for, and then a few days later there was another table that came in, and one person paid for it and 2 other people offered to pay for it, but they were too late, which made me think, when's the last time these guys have paid for a meal? Do they even pack a lunch? Or do they just eat out all the time so they get the uniform discount? Or, you know, best case scenario, somebody pays for the whole damn meal. Yeah, maybe they don't see it as their gratuities, but that's certainly what it is. Not only is it in their general orders, but I think Piner said they have a state manual or something like that it mentions in it as well. New Smyrna Times. Thank you. Feeling the love right now, you guys. For a man who's been on hiatus and can't keep up with a normal posting schedule, I do appreciate it. Something we're working on now. So we got a stop sign coming up here. You can see it right there. So at that stop sign, I was riding my bike in this plaza one time, and I pulled up to the stop sign, and they had a truck with a long trailer on it making a left turn. and his trailer damn near ran me over. I had to pull my bike off of the roadway here and into the grass to avoid being hit. And I confronted him about it, and he's like, "I saw you back there." Well, did you? Really? That was one of the incidents that convinced me I need to record all the time. Respectfully eat my ass, save the humans. That's funny. This one time at a stop sign, oh shit. Pier 1 Imports is going out of business. Or at least this one is. I don't know about it in general. Hell yeah. Subbing each other up. Subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. That's the name of the game. Oh, they all are. They're all going out of business. It looks very knick-knacky in there, but I thought okay, there's some furniture in there. I'm not much of a shopper for things like that. So I imagine they 20 to 50% off. Everything must go. This might be my opportunity to get this couch you guys are talking about that I need to replace my other one. Something like that. I think you got some restaurants that are still open, gas stations that are still open, but every place else is assed out. They close at 8. In between these two stores. Alright, NC Tire Hunter, thanks for hanging out. And thanks for the super chat, man. You be easy, stay safe. So between these two stores is where you get a lot of homeless folks that hang out. There's a lady, Miss Esther, that used to sleep back over there. I think she got a new truck, to be honest, because everything else is the same. Paper's halfway up through the window. But it's just not a purple truck with a bed cover on it. But there's a white one over there now. free thinker. This is Winter Haven, Florida. I have no doubt that they could Piner, but will they is the question. I think you're kind of hit the nail on the head when you said that they don't want anybody to know. Definitely something we can talk about, New Smyrna Times. The 22nd or later. I'll check what I got going on, and I'll text you. The only thing I know I have going on this month so far is I got a vet appointment on the 18th and court on the 13th. Or I'm sorry, vet appointment on the 19th and court on the 13th. Other than that, you just gotta fight with my work schedule, but it's not that hard to do, really. For sure. Dog's okay. It's just time for their annual checkup and shots and a couple issues that I'd like to get looked at. It will happen. We'll make it happen, dude. I'm actually not going to show up to court in ST. That's actually virtual. So at this point, I have a mandatory docketing that's happening on the 13th. So basically for that, all I really do is jump on the phone, call a number, enter an access code, and then just sit there and wait for them to call my name. It's kind of a shit show. You know, it first starts and everybody's trying to they're trying to get everybody's mics muted, while so all you hear is like background noise from everybody that's in the room for the first like minute or two, and then you get all these interruptions from people that didn't hear their name called or didn't get to the. It's kind of a shit show, but and then come time for me to have my trial before the court, they use what they call Teams, I think, which is like their Zoom-esque app. Ooh, smells like sewage over here. Ugh. And at that point, I'd just appear by video. John Smith. Oh, bye, Piner. Have a good night. Just trying to get caught up with some of the comments here. Yeah, look at you guys doing your research over here. Yeah, it's a chain of Lake City is what it's called. The chain of Lake City. Which I actually, they do an annual report on the lakes. Sorry, I lost you there, guys. He knew what I did in, you know, my spare time as far as government accountability, and asked if I could get info like that on him. And it wasn't until a meeting after the shutdown where they mentioned it. So, but I was able to get him the info that he wanted. Oh yeah, and I waited on a Winter Haven PD crime scene investigator last night. She was pretty damn nice and came in with 3 of her friends. They were all very nice. One even wrote on the credit card receipt, "Thanks for the laughs." Yeah, that's what it said. It's kind of hard to be a direct auto insurance customer when you don't even have a car. Just as like ironic that I get those calls for car warranties when you don't even have a car. Sewage is over here. That's an interesting vehicle. So, for those who were asking me if everything closes down at 9:30, Sonic is wide open. What do I have to go to court for? The charge is resisting an officer without violence. That goes along with a ticket or citation for running a stop sign. That's what they say I did. Trying to catch up on some of these. Fun fact, Lakeland should have been Winter Haven and Winter Haven should have been Lakeland. It has the most lakes, yeah. Yeah, there's one right there, 1802. That bar looks like it's open. Maybe. I mean, there's cars there. Yeah, John Smith, that's what I say too, especially. You know what really hurts is the fact that in the same county this year, not too long ago, 3 friends that were going fishing got killed by this guy that had, maybe like 230 something charges. They kept saying felonies. I don't know if all of them were felonies, but the guy ag assaulted a person over 65 this year and was no billed. But, you know, it's very important that we go to trial for this meaningless nonsense. Very important. Alright, I'm kind of at my next destination. Yeah, no build. No bill. State attorney, no bill. Alright, so I'm at my second destination. I'm going to leave this up to you guys. I can pocket y'all and we can continue the stream while I handle my business in here. Or I can just shut it down and bring it back up when I get out. Or I can just shut it down and let you guys do whatever the hell you wanted to do anyway. It's all too much. It's all too much. Oh yeah. And that was the first thing that I kept trying to say about that case. And that's another thing that bugs me too. Why is it that the cops always want to ask the public for so much help with everything, but they don't want to give you any of the information they have? Bugs the shit out of me. But yeah, I guess I'll let y'all snoop. I got to get masked up and stuff. I won't be talking to you, but talk amongst yourselves. And if anything accidentally backs out, I apologize. So here we go. I suppose y'all figure out how much I paid for rent. That's about it. Thank you. You too. All right, you little snoops. We're done. So what did you guys talk about while I was gone? Yeah, exactly. Doing it currently. See a lot about business, headbanger talking. Y'all are something else. Shh. Hey, if I don't get a copyright strike from being in there with the songs they had playing, you are a nosy bunch. Yeah, I don't mind. Like I said, I was paying. I was getting a money order to pay my rent. So I guess that kind of puts the I guess I could be paying my mother rent to live in her basement, but that would be kind of excessive for a payment. Plus, my mom died 18 years ago, so I can't live with her. So, but you know, everybody has the preconceived notion that us who like to hold the government accountable have no jobs, live with our parents, have no life. I may give you a social life on that. I don't tend to do much but work and go home. You heard weed deal. I can't keep up with y'all. Ain't nobody say anything about no weed. Alright, back to the city. You can stop looking at my mug. Blast off to a bright smile. Bright smiles of Winter Haven. You got like a damn playground inside there. Must be like your pediatric dentist, if that's even a thing. Sounds like two different things to me, but yeah, in response to what you just said, Leslie, for all the people that think that I'm trying to hide myself, not tell anybody who I am, that's another preconceived notion. It's not really that hard to figure it out, you know what I mean? I might not tell you right at first. A lot of the people who are watching already know who I am. So smells like shit water over here. I don't know if you can see, let's see if I can get it zoomed in. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta put you back in the pocket for a second. Alright, here we are. It's the cannabis dispensary over there. It's the only mention of weed that has happened in this whole stream, so. Who has the lighter? Hot Pocket time. Chili tots. Oh, I can only assume NST. You're insinuating something between Polk County and something. Chili tots. No, I am gonna get something. See where the battery's at. 31%. Do not have an external with me, so I may have to bid you all adieu here shortly so that I have enough battery to get back to the house in case anything should happen. But I do intend to stop and grab something to eat. I'm not carrying any guilt. I do own an external, yes. Well, if I have places to be and I don't have a vehicle, I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, I guess I could Uber, but I mean, I like my money more than that. Oh no, I knew you were teasing. STH, I just, somebody said something about it and I didn't say anything about it. Then I mentioned it, so that why am I even explaining this to you? Really? Oh, the bike that I ran the stop sign with. Well, here's the thing about that. It rains a lot in Florida. There's not really a optimal spot for me to... I'm just lazy and I don't feel like uncovering it and covering it every day. I have two bikes that have to be locked together. There's no real good place for me to lock it where it's convenient to get out. So I end up just walking most of the time. I'm more with you guys on the electric scooter tip. There's a guy that's been riding one around here, seen the past few weeks, and those things get around, man. He doesn't even ride it on the sidewalk. He just rides it like a bike on, down the shoulder of the road. That thing gets up and goes. Yeah, that was kind of one thing I was wondering. Is what the actual oh, no problem for the invite, Freethinker. But no, I don't really know the laws as far as a scooter goes. If it's got an electric motor, I guess it can be considered a motorized something. I mean, it at least it should be the same rules as a bike, I would think. You know, if you're going to be on the sidewalk, you got to yield to pedestrians and all that fun shit. Apparently, Piner, you're still awake. Tell your mom I said what's up, Piner. Careful. And that's how that fucking works. I know y'all saw me just get ran over. Good night, John Smith. Je parle français un peu. Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting that. Alright, I gotta go get some shit from the store. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream now, you guys. But thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Another uneventful live stream on my channel. You guys all have a good night, and we will see you soon. GA out.